So, you know when you've had the same sort of profile picture pretty much your entire life? It's either a photo someone else has taken of you, a random selfie that you've used to essentially fill a gap, or you've tried to take a nice photo, but it's just never quite right. Now I've had this problem for forever. I can never quite get a good photo of myself that I'm fully happy with, and I don't know why that is. It's just always been the case. So this weekend, it's a bank holiday weekend, good old King Charles now, he has given us an extra day off. Thanks, I guess. But I decided to use one of those days to actually take some nice profile photos, whether I want to use it for my website or YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, whatever, just to have a consistent set of photos for the next year or two that I can just spread around across these social platforms to represent me and represent my brand and my sort of new look, I guess, compared to what I used to look like in other photos. So yeah, I borrowed this beautiful camera here. This is the Fujifilm GFX100s. Borrowed it from work with a 63mm f2.8, roughly about 50mm, 35mm equivalent. Tried this out, and brilliant camera. It's an absolute beast. But enough of that. Let's get to the actual shooting of it, which was overkill for what I needed. So like every project that I ever do, I need to rearrange pretty much the entire room I'm shooting in. I don't know why I have to do this, but I do. Here you can see I'm in the new kitchen, setting up the colorama. I chose leaf green. Again, don't ask why, I'm just really enjoying khaki green at the moment. As you can probably see, I'm actually taller than the colorama. You'll see how I fix this problem in about 30 seconds or so. Haha, there I am, tall. So to capture these photos, I actually used the Fujifilm app. It took a little while to connect to, as you can see here, me pacing around. It's very annoying, but eventually it did get to work. I chose a static light for this because I'm not amazing with flash. I just prefer having a static light, which I can modify and drop the light dome. I forgot I did that. I just had it on its full power, just sort of 45 degrees to the side, create a little bit of shadow and contrast on my face. So here you can see me doing some test shots. Mainly for this purpose, I was doing some framing, trying to get an idea of what sort of positions and poses I wanted to try. I realized that I didn't have enough light on the back of my head, so the separation between the colorama and me wasn't amazing. So I added this hair light or background light just to try and separate me and it a little bit and reduce that shadow on the side. So I went for a pretty simple look to start with. It was a pair of blue jeans, a grey t-shirt and a corduroy shirt, and my glasses. I wanted something different than what I usually wear, which is just a black t-shirt and black jeans. I think it looked quite good. I'm very happy with how these photos turned out. To start with, went for a very basic sort of look and nothing too extraordinary with the posing. It's just me trying to get comfortable. Randomly, I decided that, oh, my messy hair actually looks quite good in this frame. So I just sort of rolled with it. I don't know why, but actually turns out that these are some of my favorite photos that I took on that day. They sum me up pretty nicely. They look constantly confused, with my hair being an absolute mess. So I decided to go for an outfit change. First reason is because I wanted to take some photos of my new tattoos, so I could post them on Instagram, sort of show it off, the artwork that Jake did for me. He's an incredible artist, definitely go follow him. So along with this black t-shirt look, I wanted to get some actually with a camera. So I decided to obviously pick up my little X100F, because it's my new favorite camera, and just play around with some little poses. These are going to be more for like my website or YouTube thumbnails and portfolio pieces of me sort of being like, I'm a professional photographer. I take photos. So with the editing, I decided to go a little bit different than I normally do. My usual method is to go really heavy on the greens, quite punchy, very high texture. You can see every detail. With these, I decided to go a little bit softer, try and stick to more of the reds and the blues. But in this case, it works quite nicely with the studio setting, and especially with the clothes I was wearing. It brings out just a little bit of extra color in those. And yeah, they turned out really, really, really nicely. So there you have it. Those are the photos that are pretty much going to be used across every single platform that I am on now. So YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, my website, LinkedIn, Facebook, Yeah, anything, I guess. I might even get one printed and framed, they're so nice. One thing I have to say about this camera is the sheer detail that this camera can capture is absolutely insane. I can zoom into these photos and see the individual pores on my nose. I don't really want to see that, but I can if I want to. It's actually really nice to be able to have the space to set up an actual studio set with a colorama, a big light, a fill light, and a hair light, using a really nice camera with a really nice lens and capture these photos I'm actually quite proud of and actually think I look quite good in, which is rare for me because I hate having photos taken of myself. So yeah, I'm incredibly happy. You'll probably be seeing these photos for the next year or two, more than likely. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.